Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Leon Weinstein, and I am broadcasting from the city of Los Angeles, great state of California. Today is August 1st, 94 days before the election. This video is my direct appeal to a group of Americans, the political consultants called Suburban Housewives. I know that because of my accent, it's sometimes difficult to listen to me, but please bear with me for several minutes. I might tell you something that is crucial for you to understand, really crucial. I have read and reread the program that Democratic Party led by Joe Biden posted on the Biden's website, the portion they called bold ideas. It is time-consuming and sometimes difficult task because in one place they say that the policies will be based on the government Inslee initiative and you're forced to study this Inslee initiative, what it's all about, or that Joe will direct his administration to fulfill to the extent possible the Booker law aimed at eliminating of environmental racism. I swear I never heard about environmental racism. Now you need to study Booker's plan, and you need to study the AOC's plan called New Green Deal, because Biden says that he will implement most of it, and because she and her peers are in the Biden's team and preparing his policies for him. When you look at a person and see that he is surrounded by crooks, then normally you kind of think that he himself is a crook. If all his friends are good family people with interest, professions, good kids, you assume that he is a good family person. Joe Biden is a nice person whom everyone likes. He is smiling, kind of old-fashioned Uncle Joe, who is not threatening or scary. However, when you look at the people and organizations who help him to prepare his policies and realize that those will be the government, those people will be the government of this nation, our government, then I'm having goosebumps. But let's talk about Joe's bold ideas. What exactly Democrats want to implement if? In the Joe Biden's plan on investing in our communities, he says that Home Act of 2019 by Claiborne and Booker will be implemented by the Biden administration. Then one of the plan contributors, Minor Sinclair, explained the idea behind this plan. He said, in the United States, poverty is not equally distributed. Not richness, poverty. It clusters in specific regions, states, towns, and even neighborhoods. And this shall be changed. Claiborne, Booker, AOC, and Biden, they want poverty equally distributed across each and every neighborhood, yours as well. You do not have to believe me. Listen to that. Plan states Biden will tie new federal investments in housing to a requirement that states and localities eliminate regulations that reduce the availability of affordable housing. And Biden will make them modernize housing regulations. Nice words, but almost impossible to understand. When you put two and two, it's becoming clear that the gang wants to eliminate single-family zoning and allow to build in all and every neighborhood a multi-family dwellings. They even say so. Then another set of murky words, housing is an essential part of Biden's broader strategy to grow strong, healthy communities in every zip code. The key words are every zip code. Now we have enough to start deciphering those a bit confusing bold ideas. You live in your suburb. You purchased your house and paid hefty amount of hard-earned dollars to get out of density of the city as far as possible from crime, dirty streets, drugs on every corner, gangs cruising and firing rounds from moving vehicles. Your kids play with neighbors, ride bikes, you do not have steel doors and iron bars on your windows, you barely lock your door and not afraid to leave your car on the street. And you know that no one will build a 64-unit building in the middle of your neighborhood because you have zoning. And according to this zoning, only 1 or 2-story single-family dwellings are allowed. Biden will push your cities to drop the zoning. This is what all these fancy words mean. Presidents, especially when governors and mayors are from the same party, have means to push for changes like that. One day, you will find that 2 or 3 houses on your street or on the street near you been sold, and a developer is starting to build new 10-story, 80-unit low housing project. Did you see them downtown Manhattan and Chicago or East Los Angeles? Do you recall we quoted this, "In the United States, poverty is not equally distributed." Now, who will live in those projects? Again, you do not need to go far to understand it. Biden proposes to take homeless from the streets and provide them with roof, electricity, gas, and food. Great, right? However, in the Joe's plan stated, Trump wants to heal them first and house them later. It is inhuman. We will give them shelter first and then we'll start the healing process. Again, sounds good, right? This is what it means. Drug addicts, drunks, just crazy and very nice to children pedophiles moving to your neighborhood to spread poverty and violence to every zip code as promised. This is what they want. Spread so you will have a taste of it. But not only homeless will come to your neighborhood. Single mothers with multiple kids from multiple fathers, poor families, and many other suffering people will be lying on your street drunk, stealing bikes, pushing drugs, and coming to your wine cabinet without exactly your permission. Will you allow your kids to play on the street? Will you allow your kids to go by themselves to visit neighbors? Will you leave your car on the street? Will you keep your windows open and without bars on them? How long do you think street gangs from the inner cities will wait before they come to your neighborhood to shoot a rival gang neighbor? Not long. Do you understand that you will need to have an arsenal of weapons in your home? Do you understand that police will be defunded under Democrats? Do you understand that 911 is no longer will be fast and reliable option? You might think, oh, they only say that. Are you ready to take this chance? Are you ready to gamble on your kid's life? However, if you think that your children are not that important, then vote Biden. Vote Biden and vote Democrats, and you will get all of that and more. Much more. Housing zoning is one of many hidden bold ideas I uncovered in the Biden's plans. I will post those findings on my blog, leonweinstein.blog. Since I'm usually video blogging in 2 languages, my blog has 2 parts, English and Russian. Please go to the blog and choose your language. And thank you for listening. And please think very carefully before you enter the voting booth. It is very, very soon. I'm Leon Weinstein, and I hope you approve of this message. Until next time.